Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory. Here we are, moseying down the side of a mountain, going back to the base. In the previous video we were trying to make it all the way back up to the top and convert this from a level 2 to a level 3. But we didn't quite have enough steel. Oh, look how pretty the factory is. Nice. And you can see how much we could always spread out and go over there and get into some trouble. Oh, look, there's a golden slug up here. Look at that, hiding up here, golden slug. You rascal. Golden slug, we have not yet researched golden slug. We've researched all the other types of slugs, but golden is the one that has eluded us. Oh, I remember seeing you too. I remember standing over there, looking over here and seeing you forever ago. Not enough space in the backpack. I'll part with 14 14 steel ingots for this guy. We'll go ahead and we'll put you in the research, the R&D thing, and we'll figure you out. That's a great little find there. I saw that guy before. If you look back on one of the other videos, when we got done climbing up there to the top and we were doing some crazy stuff up there. Never made that work though. Never made Skybridge work. But yes. I saw him a long time ago. Glad to finally have him. So what are we going to do in this video? Well, we're going to wait for the steel beams to get produced and build up so I can go all the way up to the top and I can make this into a level 3 like I want to, so that we don't have any interruption in steel production because the coal isn't coming down fast enough. That's my main thing to do in the base today. What am I going to do now? I'm going to go put this guy on the Barbie, and then I'm going to go set up a way to make motors. I want to go ahead and make 50 of those motors. Alright. Organism? No. No. Come on, where's the slug at? Oh, we have done a slug before. Oh, we need a purple one. We need a purple one. So what can I make with you? Nothing I can make with him. Over here, perhaps? There it is. I can make 2 of these. Oh, I see. It's really nice. I don't have any place in my inventory for it, so let me go ahead and put... I gotta put down some of these iron plates. I have so many of them. Perfect. And now I have 2 of these. Although, I will tell you that a buddy of mine who is in university, and he told me about the flow rate on our stuff down there, saying how the water pumps weren't set up quite right and we weren't getting maximum flow. Buddy did tell me that it's almost not worth it using the slugs because they take so much more energy, right? So we might not use this here slug. Hey, what I'd like to do too, is while I'm over here, can I build another battery? Nope, I need 5 of those things. Rip. Go ahead and turn that light on for you folks on YouTube. And... oh. We just have so few coming out because we have the coal issues not resolved. So I want to build some of those. Some motors. It would be nice if you knew what would build what before you like physically had to do this. So you can build the motor. Lovely. And we are very close right there to those. So I can actually just pull some of those off, I'm sure. Some of them off from that line. Probably just do something like this. Just yank that up right quick. Do 6. Bring that up right there. Then have that Well, what you'd want to do is ideally that would line up with that. Because when you pull off the uh, when you split it, it's just going to be a pain. Anyway, let's do a splitter and let's see if I can. Yeah, see, it doesn't like. Ooh, doesn't like doing it, and I don't blame it. It came off straight, and then went into a splitter. How about we do that? Comes off straight, right? Actually, let's do this. Let's put the splitter down first. Right? Now, well, that probably won't input the way we want it to, because it needs to be lined up with the input first. So let's do that. Maybe we'll do half. So you come up. Do you not go in? Why not? Why won't you go in? What's wrong? You're right there. Oh, for some reason it doesn't like that. Okay, let's try again. Logistics, a splitter. So it comes in from the left. Okay. Goes in from that way. Ah! Time. It doesn't like that, yep. Da, 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 da. Okay. Bring this straight out. Actually, let's bring it straight out into a splitter. To that side. And out from there into there. There we go. Then from here, like I said, I'm just trying to get one or two of these motors built. Now I need stators. Stators I'm building, I think, right here. A lot of coal in there. Where are those stators? Over there, maybe? There's some here. I'm gonna take a stack of 100. I'm building something here with these. What are they building? Smart something? Yeah, the AI core. Automated. Hope I use automated wiring for something else. How am I gonna steal it from that? And all this right here is gonna get reworked. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. I just, for right now, for right this moment, excuse me. For right now, for right this moment, I'm just trying to get some of these motors made while something else is working. That. While something else is working in the background, I just want to get some of these things made. Just so I can get that first milestone out of the way, go looking for some oil. So that goes in there, goes out there. And then here, probably want to do right there. And then up. And that. I'd like to stay on this side if I can. Can I not? Probably no, because I have a... Yeah, probably no. There's a thing in the way. This is so ugly. I mean, I could push that back if I needed to. It doesn't have to be lined up that way. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay. Let me just work my magic. Put it right there. Up. Go back over this way. And up. And straight. That way and up. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. And let's grab one of you. You're 3 out of 4. Another one of those down. And that to there. And then let's do a Connex. Those things. All right there. And there we go. All right. We have the satyrs going in there. We have the rotors going in there, and we finally are having some motors in the output. We get 5 per minute. We need 50, so it's going to take 10 minutes to get all those, right? So that's why we want to go ahead and do that. And now, while I've been waiting on that, we can go here and check and see if we have any more. And we do. We have 600. We can't take all of them, but I think that's going to be more than enough to get all the way back up. Oop, let's turn our flashlight back on. That's going to be more than enough that we need to get back up there and increase that to level 3. It's this one right here that we have to increase to level 3. I need to jump on this one. Level 3 ones are almost impossible to run against. We'll get out up here in a second. We just want to use this to get on the ramp, and then we'll hop off. And then we'll upgrade this to level 3. That miner is already level 2. I ran up there and I made all the coal miners level 2. I remember doing that a long time ago. I just need to upgrade this to level 3, just so we have tons of coal. And then the steel should be done for just a little bitty baby bit. And then I'll need to turn my attention to getting all that level 2 stuff, like the satyrs and the rotors, like getting all that worked out. And that will probably go on the second story. But I do have that room open on the first floor, so I might build 1 or 2 more things on the first floor. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to get back and take it all in. But see, now as I'm running around doing this, those motors are getting made. And if there was any, like the rotors, yeah, the rotors, I don't think I mean, they were backed up, like we weren't making anything on that line because we weren't using so many of them. So now it's kind of forcing us to use those, right? Now we're actually using them, and the line isn't backed up. We're actually using those resources, so that's a very good thing. It is a very good thing. I tried watching somebody else play this, but man, this game is hard to watch somebody else play. You have to have the patience of a Buddhist monk, you know, to sit there and watch somebody else do something and just be like, and be okay with it. I see that they're dropping their coal that's on the line. I have no intention of picking that up. I really hope the game destroys it after like an hour, because I do not want my system slowed down anymore. I mean, my poor graphics card has to run this game, and it has to process the video, has to encode it. It's a 1080, so it's a nice card, but oh man, I'm sure it's wanting a break. Oh no, I bet it's dropping. Yep, it's dropping the reinforced plate is what it's dropping. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get rid of 100 basic plate. How about that? How about that? I'll go down there and grab that reinforced plate. Yeah, I like it how it stops you when you go to pick something up. Like it just doesn't move you anymore. Oopsie doodle. Don't want plant. Actually, no, it does not stop you. For some reason, I stopped there before. I hope I did not grab a plant. Was there one more box? Two more boxes, maybe? Oh my goodness, I bet that was level 1. I bet those were level 1 uh, belts, and that when we upgraded them from level 1 to level 3, I bet we got steel plate back. And that's why there wasn't anything dropped for them. Let me check right quick. I think I picked up a plant. No, I did not. Okay. Let's get all the way back down. Fog is rolling in, which is... I don't think I've seen fog before. Maybe I have, but I haven't been far away from the base. Oh, maybe I wasn't high enough. Yeah, that's probably what it was. We almost always have clear nights, but I was up higher, so the fog rolled in. That's nice. That's nice. And I see, too, like, the shop, the whatever shop, like, it doesn't have to be something that's, it doesn't have to be something that is a throwaway. Like, oh my goodness, we're doing oil, and I know oil is coming, and I know that oil has a residue or some type of, like, byproduct. So the shop I'm referring to is that, like, get rid of excess crap shop where you get tickets and you can buy things. It doesn't even have to be stuff that you don't need or you're not using. It can be things that you're just making a ton of, like the steel plate. Like, we're making so much steel plate, like it kind of doesn't, we can get rid of some of it. So that's level 3. This is level 3. I'm so sorry that I'm clearing my throat and sneezing and coughing in your ear. I guess I'm getting sick again. Which I think is going to be normal for everybody for a long time. Everybody's just going to keep getting COVID over and over and over again. It's just going to keep mutating until finally, you know, it's just here to stay. And what a shit thing to have happen. You know what I mean? What a shit thing to have happen. What asshole had to have been there and been like, you know what, guys? It's okay if everybody has a new novel infection they have to deal with for the rest of their life. That's cool. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. It's like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Why is it okay for everybody to be infected with a novel virus that they just can't get rid of ever? Like, why is that an okay thing? Oh, you know. What did that... Ah, I shouldn't say... What did that... I have to bleep that out, I'm sure. It is what it is. Is that what he said? It is what it is. I mean, that's the type of thinking that doesn't set us apart from animals, you know? Like telling someone that they're going to have to endure something horrible because that's just how it is, instead of like trying to figure out a way around it and fix it. You know what I mean? So what's the deal here? Why is this moving so slow? That's level 3. That's level 3. Shall we... Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Can I nail it from all the way? I can. What's the deal here? Why are we... That's Mark 3, because I can't run against it. So why are we... Why is that taking so long to get in? I want to rip that out. 8 coal. Go put that in the trash. 7. Mark 3. Mark 3. And look at that. It's still stutter stepping. Why? Why aren't you zooming out the other side? Why are you not zooming out the other side? I'm gonna rip that up too. 1 coal. Mark 3. Anybody want to explain that to me? Why is it not passing through super fast? Do you need to be Mark 3 so that you're taking it out super fast? Huh. Interesting. Well, we're gonna rip that up. a Mark 1 belt there in the middle. Screwing something up. We just couldn't get to it. Oh, I remember now. Like sometimes, yeah. So there was a Mark 1 belt in there. There was a Mark 1 belt in there, and that Mark 1 belt was stopping everything from like zooming on through. We had to rip that up. But now I don't quite know how to put the... I guess I could do that. Right. And then I guess I could take that off. And then do a splitter. Then 6 onto there. It's going to do the same thing though, isn't it? Well, it's going to do something similar. It's not even going to allow that to go through. Let's just rip that up. Let's rip that up. Let's rip this up. What is this? Coal? Okay, got it. Wonderful. And then let's rip this up. And then a splitter. Invalid placement, it overlaps. Okay, so it doesn't like that. I have no room in my pockets. None for anything. I guess I'm just gonna get rid of more plate. What is this? Portable miner. Goodbye. Coal. Goodbye. Coal. Goodbye. Okay. How am I going to do this? Let's do 7. Let's start there, and let's run it all the way to there. And then let's just have a splitter. Go right there. How do you do this? Hold on. Okay. Now, is that doing what I want it to do? Go and look. So pretty quick. Coal coming in. Coal coming out the back side. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, I'll turn that off. Well, it looks like coal gets down here to the very end, you know? Is there any coal? Yeah, there's some coal backed up here, but... I don't know, those things look like they're running. Let's see if there's a buildup of coal. Does it ever stop? Idle. Why is it... why is it idle? Ah. Well, that's not why it's idle. So it's idle right now, but it has everything it needs. Constructing. Okay, now it's idle. Now it has 2. Now it starts again. So that one idles for just a second. Not this one. Do you idle for just a second? He's idle right now. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Okay. Interesting. And all the way up there, that's a level 2 one. It produces 120. This one needs 40. How many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to have another coal dumping into that one. I feel like we had two coal things dumping into this one. Even if we, yeah, because look how compact they are. Like there's nothing, you couldn't dump in any more. I feel like we have 2 going into that. Because 1 coal comes from over there, and then 3 coal come from up there. And I feel like that right there is a merger of two coals. Look at that. We're not even... that thing right there is not even making... well, yeah. It takes it a while to make a motor. But we're already saturated on that, too. How many do we have here? We have 50? Hooray! Let's go push a button. 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 So where's the other one going? Yeah. They both feed into one. That level 3 comes into that. And then that level 2 feeds into that. So the resultant is 2 pumping out. Oh, I have to upgrade that one to... Is that level 1? Holy shit, it is level 1. Okay. Well. Okay, that one's not free-flowing anymore, right? So there is a... We'll have to bring that one... It'll be okay. We'll have to bring that one and feed it into the line at somewhere at a lower... Further down the line. That way there's good saturation. Alright. Let's go push a button. Oh, we're gonna break our legs. Nut. Alright. See those. Big button push! Woo! Oil processing.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked.
We did it.
Products can now be made.
We can do an oil extractor. We can do a refinery. There's a valve, plastic, rubber, scanner. Now do crude oil.
To minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
Circuit board. Petroleum coke. Used for crafting. A carbon-rich material distilled from heavy oil residue. Used as a less effective coal replacement or for aluminum refinement. Neat. And then fuel. So what do we want to do next? Now that we have, well, we have the motors being made. We have, well, we don't have a stockpile of those because they're being used for something else. But we can now make that and that. This is a manufactory. Look at that. 4 into 1. Holy poop. Big old truck. Got a computer. This is what we need for the deal, right? These two right here. What we need for the complete phase 3 is a modular engine, an adaptive control unit. Oh, this one looks fun too. This one looks fun. Industrial fluid buffer. That's what I want. That right there. That'll give me a better idea about how much water I'm pumping. Liquid biofuel. Packaged liquid, a packager, an empty canister. I guess you're going to have to feed empty canisters and liquid into the packager, and it gives you a barrel on the output. I bet. Ooh, the gas mask. What is that? That fabric? I have no idea how to find that stuff. 50 of those, though. This is tier 6, so this is the stuff that's like a little higher up. Yeah, computers. I want that right there. I want the scanner for that. Oh, look at that. Lift 4 in that one. Jet pipe would be sick. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll do this one. I think this is the obvious next step. Right. I'll go ahead and grab that as my milestone. Alright. Cool. That's more things we can make. Get my pocket. I need to set some of this stuff down. Like, I need to get rid of it. I need to get rid of it in a good way. I don't need to just keep destroying this stuff. But the coal, I need to move the coal over. I build just another one. Oh, poop. No. I wanted to jump off, but I didn't realize it was such a long jump, so I tried to turn around mid-jump and go back. I want to do another one of these. Another one of these, please. Thank you. Okay, and then I want to hook it up. Hook it up to you? No, we cannot. We'll do a view right there. And then No, no. 2 out of 4. 3 of 4, perfect. There we go. Now that one's gonna start charging. Take about an hour for it to get charged up. We're at 50%. Lovely. Never can have enough energy. And that right there gets some of the stuff out of my inventory too. Some of those right there got pulled out. I wonder how many. A measly 5. I wonder if I should just build like a huge power bank. Okay, I got the material in my pocket right now. I'm standing right here. I'll just go ahead and build. I'll build them. I might not hook them up to the power, the deal, but I'll build them. And you always want to build your power over water. That way, when they fall off into the water, they blow up and they kill everything. Like your base. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're probably at like a fifth. You know, we're at fifth. We're at 20%. That's funny. Take hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours. Lovely. Did that open up? It did open up all that space. Look at that. We actually have 4 things now. Ooh, and we probably need to throw those into something, even though we might not use them. At least throw them into something. That way they're not in our pocket. We just put them in a friggin' case. You know what I mean? Just throw them into a friggin' case. And let's go up there and get the coal worked out, so our steel problems will be behind us. Boom. That's all crap. That's the crap case. Here's the good case. All the good stuff. Where are the little slugs? There you go. You guys just sit there for a little bit. And really, like, having coal, just get rid of it. You just... Oh, get rid of all this shit. That lime? This is limestone. I need that in Hammerting. Send me that stuff in Hammerting, please. Just do not need that many. Plate. Okay. All right, they give me a row. They give me a row. That's fine. Let's go sort out the coal right quick. I don't need to get up there. Over there. Yep. Can I slide into the tube? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right, so that's going up over there. Whip that up. That can continue doing what it's doing. You are now going to come with me. Which just kind of sucks because it's already a shit show and a half to get over there. Ooh, then why don't I just do... Well, no, because it has to be... I'll try it. Where is it? There we go. Actually, I want to build another one of those. Right there. Now I'm going to go back up there and grab one on top. There. You hear that? You probably didn't hear it because I have the sound turned down. You never really hear so much. But there's every now and then there's like a laughter or something, like really kind of it's really kind of freaky. It's like yes, it sounds just like that, and it scares me. All right. It really would be sick if I could keep building those like that right there. I think it looks so nice. One right there. Do that. Do that. One right there. Dude, don't even let it touch the ground. You know what I mean? Just have it come right there off that. There's the first one there. Doesn't quite reach. Dude, like, well, that one already goes up pretty high. Oh, doesn't really go in the middle, does it? There we go. Go. And now, I think all of these are all split, right? So that's split, split, split. Oh my goodness, don't tell me that it's all fixed now. Okay, well, I guess we didn't need to do that. 'Cause now it looks like it's all fixed. How did that happen? Let's just wait and let's see if there's a reason. I guess we'll come back later. I kind of think I ought to see a gap forming, but if it ever stops just for a minute like that, or just for a second just like that, I think I'm never going to see a gap. Okay. Well, at least we brought this over there. Okay. That looks better. Now, what did I say I was going to do after I got all that done? What was I going to do? Is this level 3? Oh, this was level 2. There's level 3. Go zooming right in. Does it ever stop? Interesting. Okay. Well, there's that. Ooh. Are we not? Yay! We're not making enough of those anymore. We cleared the backlog. Nice. Oh, we're not getting enough wire. That's a little scandalous. Maybe we back off that. So now maybe it's running all the time. 5 per minute, 40 a minute. Still idle for a second. Interesting. Well, I mean, we knew that was coming. Oh, what is this? Lazy. What is this? Is that level 1? Oh my goodness, it has to be level 1. It is level 1. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Let's upgrade to level 2 and let's see if we can't get this thing to get going here. That. There's that. Now those are going to be zooming right along to wherever they're needed. Not a lot are needed right there for to make the reinforced plates, but a lot are needed over here. As half are going into make. Is that more reinforced plates? Do we really have two? We do have two reinforced plate makers. Interesting. And we're kind of running out of reinforced plate. Okie dokie. And what are you making with the reinforced plate? You're making the little squares. We have a lot of little squares. Little squares are being used somewhere else to do something else. Interesting. I see all the way down there. I do see yellow on the steel ingot maker. Why am I seeing yellow on the steel ingot? I know, it's ADHD, man. Like, I'm going to go do something and then I get distracted. I know. I know. Yeah, I wonder if there's not like a problem inside these things where we don't have Mark III belts like all the way inside of them. Like if in the very middle it's like a Mark II, and that's why we're not zooming down the road with these, because it's so annoying. Like, why aren't these coming off? That's why, is we're not getting them out fast enough. We're not moving them down the road fast enough. How much do you produce? 60? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 360. And there's the problem, is that these things only do, this belt only does 270. So it can't get, I need to peel off. Is that an output or an input? As an input, okay. So like right back here somewhere, like right here, I need a splitter, and that splitter needs to peel those off and do another 360. But I think up there, I think I'm okay up there. I think it's producing enough to keep up. I don't think any of those are going without. I'm just trying to get this steel worked out. Let me look right quick. Yeah, those two on the end are yellow. Let's go see why they're yellow. Aha. That's it. We need to pull off another... We need to pull off another row of steel ingot somewhere back there. We need to pipe those in to like right here, so that these things are saturated. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so what do I want to do? That did not go straight as an arrow. No, it did not. Another foundation. I get done with this, I think I'll be done for today. I played Railroad Tycoon earlier today. Railroad Tycoon, excuse me. Railroad Corporation. I played that, and then I played this for 40 minutes. Now I'm going at it again, so I need to take a... My brain is mush. Hey, so I need another belt. There. I need a splitter. Right here, probably. It needs to go in that way and out that way. That be done? Do that for me? Perfect. Perfect. And then this one, I think I can get away with just making it a level 2. Because 260 or 270, I forget what they move at. What's the rate? 270 plus 120, it should be 390, and that should be what the output there is. Like, it should be more than enough. I need you to turn. Right there, like that. And turn 90 degrees. Perfect. Come all the way down here, please and thank you. Why? What is that overlaying? Oh, it's overlaying this thing here. And then, where do I want to input it? Where do I want to input? Ah, poop! I walked off the side of my thing. Idioto. Good thing I have a ramp up to the second story from the first story. That's really nice. I think I want to put it in. I didn't make that one straight either. Dang. Dang, man. Let's see. Right here. Right here. We're gonna make it go in right here because I see that thing being yellow. So let's do a merger, and we want it to go. We want to go that way. Okay, that's going through. I guess it's got to be picking it up from there. This is 5. It's down. It goes in. And that's 6. Here. And then, oops. Here. Does that give me a nice turn? Too much. Dang. All right. No steel is coming down yet for some reason. Not 100% sure what's it. Goes through okay. Why isn't it? Why is it going to come out okay? Why don't you just? I get it come out. Nope, not going to do that for me. Thanks, preach. Rip that up and then. Splitter. Like that. Then 7. Keep that flowing. I hate that you can't right click. Oh, that's it. Okay. Splitter. I need blue going out, that going in. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now it's pulling off. Now that should be, yeah, I should say, those should be emptying now. They should be emptying. Yeah. Perfect. They're emptying. So now we are pulling all the steel off the line that we are creating. So all the steel that we are making is now getting pulled off the line, and none of it's being held up. So good. And we'll have to check and make sure that the coal and the iron aren't being depleted now that we're at 100% efficiency on these things, okay? So let's go down here and let's make sure that this steel actually gets put on the line up there and is actually being used. Take that out with 2. Okay, and we'll know if it's going onto the line because it won't stop. It'll just continuously be flowing. So I think it's going onto the line. Okay, let's look. Those are green up there. Oh, cool. Cool. Lovely. Hallelujah. So now, like I said, all the ingots are being used. coal is being used. Coal looks good. Ingots. Ingots look good. Okay. And then we have this coal here that I guess we're just not using. For some reason, this is enough. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 40 and 6 is 240. That produces 270. Yeah, that's enough. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. My goodness. What a maze. And all that is, yeah, looks good. All that work, and all we did was, I think we added two. Yeah, we added two things to make those, and then we have two of these that now make those, of which we have a million. We have so many of those little steel tubes, right? Ugh. But the downstairs is clean. That over there looks clean and is nice. We have 100% efficiency. We upgraded some things we needed to, so that just looks a lot better. And we have a lot of room right there to do some stuff with. So the next episode, probably, unless I get lazy, is I'm going to rip all of this tier up. And there's not a lot here. There's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 manufacturing things. So rip this up. But we're gonna take all these in fact, I probably should go ahead and take off the inputs, right? So that these things, they'll go through their last iterations and then they'll be done. You know what I mean? Like come over here to that and like rip that out, so it doesn't have these. It doesn't have these inputs anymore, and it'll just go through with what it has, and we can get them stored in the connexes. Aye, aye, aye. Let's do that. That'll be the last. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll just rip up their inputs. Where do you get this? Yes, yes, yes. And probably shouldn't rip up things, bring it up to the second floor, because I think that's what we're going to end up doing eventually. Alright, let's do that though. So now they don't have their inputs anymore. We'll let them do the last little bit of stuff that they're doing. Then we'll start ripping it up one at a time, and then we'll oh my god, the coal. Ugh, the coal is gonna have to get. We're gonna have to reroute the coal so that the coal just goes like right down here on the side. We'll have 4 high of the stackers, and we'll send all the coal this way, because the coal it needs to go from that side to this side. You know, no matter what happens. So that's what we'll do. We'll just get those all stacked up and move it right over here, and then we'll clean all this out and get all this stuff ripped up. And then, that input there needs to be taken out. Yeah, rip up that input. There we go. So now it's just going to kind of get done with what it has. I'm going to be happy to see that we're actually going to start stockpiling the cable again. I'm almost out of cable. So I'm going to be happy to go down there and just grab like 200 rolls of it. There we go. Some of the stuff's already stopped. Looks like this one's already stopped. Yeah, it's got 93 of those things inside. It needs 20 to make 1. Wow. It's a 20 to 1 ratio. There's 93 in there. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of cable. Alright. So, thank you folks for watching. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one when we rip up level 2. And we try to get level 2 looking a little bit more, more civilized. Let me go ahead and just take you out too. There we go. Are you making stuff? Yes, you are. Alright. Goodbye, folks. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.